Sigma Airsoft here. Today we're going to be looking at the KWA ATP. Opening up the box, we get a registration card, a sticker, get the owner's manual, and a 45-day warranty from KWA, small pack of BBs, hop-up adjustment tool, a loader to help with loading the magazine, a spare back strap. This is the thinner one. There is a thicker one already on the gun, silicone oil, and the gun itself. Check it out. With, I believe, a 23 or 25 round mag already in the gun. Okay, I'm going to go into the meat of the review. Basically, I'm going to go over fit, form, function. This is a polymer frame metal slide pistol, just like the Glock G17 that it's trying to replicate for training purposes. I've attached a Surefire X300 weapon light to it. Like this setup, it's pretty balanced for me, even though I have the light on it. Even though with a mag inside, it's still very light, lighter than the real steel. So for me, that's nice because I like to whip around corners real fast using the gun in tight spaces. So not being able to, I don't have to hold a big chunk of metal around all day long. Really helps out, especially later in the day with fatigue and stuff. What I really like about this gun is that it points really good. Not quite as a KWA SIG 226 or a 1911, but for me, it does what it needs to do. If I'm pointing, it's pretty much on target, and I just need a little fine tuning. For me, the way that I grip the handle, and with this larger back strap, it's just really comfortable, and point of aim is really good. The mag, it's kind of heavy, but I guess they put extra weight in it. What I didn't like early on was that this tab right here was really stiff when you first get it, but now as you can see, I can release it just by hand. Before I needed a multi-tool or a flathead screwdriver. What you do is you bring this down, and this plate comes down so you can fill the mag with green gas. I don't know why they put that plate there. Maybe just because if you were dropping mags in a speed reload type thing, when you were training to use these as a real steel, if let's say you were law enforcement or whatever, so they would just drop the mag. I would never drop a mag in a game, but hey, what else? Oh, one thing to note, this thing comes very dry when you first get out the box, so make sure you lube it a lot. As you can see on mine, there's a lot of wear on the barrel and also on the rails right here and right here, and on the back rails as well. So you might want to, as soon as you get yours, if you plan on getting this, you might want to go ahead and grab the included silicone oil and start lubing it up real nice. I haven't had any failures yet, but it's always good to have a nice, well-oiled machine. This plastic guide rod, spring guide thing, whatever you want to call it, hasn't really given me any problems, but it's nice to know that there is a KSC metal one that is compatible. So that's good to know. And let's put this back on. Function check. Okay. So what I really like about it is just an overall nice package. Now, being that it is modeled off the real steel, I do have real steel accessories. Like I said earlier, I do have the Surefire X300 light, and I also have the Blade Tech mag pouch And I also have a latex Kydex pouch, or holster I should say, excuse me. It holds it very nicely, but I had to take off the orange tip because it wouldn't fit. But other than that, it's a good holster. And in my opinion, the gun is only as good as your system. Being that if you only have the gun, it's not going to perform as well if you don't got the extra mags, you don't got the right holster or whatever. If your mag is getting lost because you don't have a place to put it and you stuff it in your pocket and it falls out during play. I had a big problem with my older M9 because I was sticking it in a cloth fabric holster and it would fall out, the mag would break. This gave me all sorts of problems, so I decided to really splurge and do it right. Just get a whole system based off this gun, which is the G17, and just do it right. And for me, it's been working really well, being able to store your mags, have them secure, have your gun secure, and just being able to use the gun whenever you need it, especially in a CQB environment that I usually play in.